With all the fuss around the new Red Bull driver, with high expectations from everyone on the grid, let's look at the most essential traits that will make or break this relationship. A journey through the strengths and weaknesses of Checo in each of these conditions, especially over the last seasons.
So, the question is Perez the answer for Red Bull?
He is a feisty driver. He didn't really get a challenge in 2019 and in 2020. To be honest, Stroll is not at his level, and it's not a sensible, aggressive driver. He most likely will get punished if he goes in the route of aggressiveness. Most often than not, going overly aggressive and making moves that really gets him on the back foot. But in 2019, Perez showed being pushed by a teammate that played really close to his limits, as I expanded in the awards video of the 2020 season. In 2018, they got together multiple times, being on the limit or over the limit most of their interactions. But 2020 showed a more calm and strategic way of delivering when on the back foot for Checo, sometimes going through the field without making any mistakes and keeping his cool when being pushed by a faster car, shown in Sakir and Turkey respectively. Driving styles. We all know that Max is the Red Bull Golden Boy, and that is not going to change anytime soon. That means that the car is made for him, and is what has caused problems for Albon and Gasly. But he's not the only one with a peculiar driving style. Jensen Button once said on the Fast Lane podcast, and I quote, "On other circuits, his driving style just didn't fit, and that worked against him. In China, for example, that was the case." End quote. That's referring to the man Sergio Perez. That being said, he can adapt, as being shown by the drastic car concept change by Racing Point from 2019 to 2020. One focused on that heavy downforce as the Red Bull does, and the other one to that skinny nose like the Mercedes does. He delivered in both car concepts, between the car capabilities, of course. The spotlight. Now he's in the spotlight, and if the McLaren time was something to go for, he hasn't done well in that situation, going for overly aggressive moves that didn't go well for him or the team. He was a lot younger though, and now he is a proven winner, and he showed that he can manage at the front. But this was once, and in that Red Bull seat, if the pace would be pretty much a carbon copy of the 2020 season, he needs to be at least in fourth and consistent, even snatching a few victories here and there. So he will be in a position where there will be no mistakes allowed. But if the last 5 racers are something to go for, he is capable of managing an immense amount of pressure. With him having not job secure for the end of the season, still delivered totally for the team that he was working on. Time. This goes hand in hand with age. At 30 years of age, he will not have much more time in the sport, and this opportunity of the second fastest car on the grid, he will want to fight for a title contention. This might result in another rough fight like we saw between Ricciardo and Verstappen in 2018, losing many points for the team, something that the past 2 drivers on that seat didn't need to worry too much about. Being 30 years old, he will want that title contention. Another factor is that age takes a toll on people, as we have seen it with Michael Schumacher and Kimi Raikkonen. Probably Alonso will show something of that next year. Another point, it's Yuki Tsunoda. He is really young, he's already in F1 and being prepped probably for that second seat. Checo needs to perform really well. If not, Tsunoda can take that seat. It's the only next person I can see on that second seat, and the time is not at Checo's side, but it's at Tsunoda's side. Red Bull's philosophy. Perez knows that he is a placeholder while a Tsunoda, an Albon, or another new hotshot gets in that Red Bull's second seat and Red Bull's radar. That can place a lot of pressure on someone, anyone. It's a clear example. It can be what happened to Valtteri on the second half of 2019. And now, even Valtteri has that pressure on his back, with Russell performing on that Mercedes. The Red Bull philosophy is something that has failed them twice right now. Once with Vettel going to Ferrari, and then with Ricciardo leaving to Renault. At this point, they haven't recovered yet, and Perez could be their savior. In conclusion, there is so much pressure on Perez, and all without a lap in the car. Sure, he is not the complete package, and does not stick to the Red Bull philosophy, but he is a great driver, and it's been shown throughout the years. If he can keep consistent and with a great adaptability shown to date, there is no doubt that Perez is a great option for Red Bull. Thank you guys, that's everything for me today. I hope you like it. Comment. See ya.